Zimbabwe International Trade Fair has come and gone, and it broke the records. Expectations are that 2025 edition will even be better. Today we take a look at some of the moments that brought smiles to many during the trade showcase.
As crowds flocked to the main arena of the Zimbabwe International Exhibition Center, one could easily tell that indeed the Zimbabwe International Trade Fair Saturday is Bulawayo's biggest family fun day. From the candy floss machines to the clowns offering face painting services to children digging into ice cream, it indeed is a happy day for the young and old. Of course, it can never be a full real trade fair experience without the photo moments at the Coca-Cola fountain, which has become a landmark of the annual trade showcase. Urban legend says every child that has visited the fair has attempted to sample the Coke from the fountain. At the arena, it is the well-coordinated marching of the soldiers and the peaceful drills of the jam majorates marching into the melody of the Zimbabwe Prisons and Correctional Services Band. Seasoned performer and crowd puller Sandra Ndebele takes to the stage alongside songstresses Nkwali and Tandilana, reminding fans of one of the songs that introduced her to the music scene in the early 2000s. This time, it is a dedication to the Kenyan and Zimbabwean First Ladies who had a front seat to the performances, as well as a tribute to Queen Losgay. The star of the show were the Maasai dancers who captured the eyes of many with their enchanting voices and the signature jumping dance, which is part of the tradition and culture of the Maasai. This was to welcome guest of honor William Ruto, the President of Kenya, who presided over the opening ceremony of the trade fair. Flying side by side, the two flags of Kenya and Zimbabwe embodied a sisterhood whose unity lay in shared interest to develop their countries as well as to have better lives for all. As President Ruto took to the podium, he reminded Zimbabweans that the country had good company in Kenya, which he promised to stand shoulder to shoulder as both nations traveled the path towards inclusive development.
This connectivity, underscored by the two trans-African highways which traverse Zimbabwe, Cape Town to Cairo and Beira to Lobito highways, in conjunction with the strategic pursuit of regional integration through the membership of such bodies as the Southern Africa Development Community and the Common Markets for East and Southern Africa, as well as the Africa Continental Free Trade Area, clearly demonstrate that Zimbabwe is determined to catalyze domestic, regional, and Pan-African trade. And on this aspect, Mr. President, you are in good company because Kenya stands ready, shoulder to shoulder, with Zimbabwe as we march on together.
For ZTN Prime, I'm Andile Chuma in Bulawayo.
Konapo, ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.